rewatch the live broadcast. Enjoy watching. I won't drag things out now. I'll get started right away so that it's interesting for you to rewatch for the team. As usual, I send the link to the Telegram channel so that everyone has time to join the broadcast an hour in advance. I try to let you know in advance that the broadcast is even longer, so you can join in. Now, as soon as I see the broadcast on YouTube, I'll send you the link. Join in. Please, we'll be trading using our bot. We need to get some work done today. Yesterday, we didn't get the chance to work. Alright, it looks like we have a signal. Everything is fine. Alright, everyone. I am currently sending you guys the link right now. Please connect and join in so we can all get started. I actually even sent it twice. Let's delete one of these. Alright, the link is there. Join in and we'll trade together using our bot. I've set a goal for myself. Either make $300 profit or get 3, 4, or 5 profitable trades. One of those is a must. Once we reach that, we'll end the trading session. That's how we trade. I also recommend that you always double check your knowledge, but don't overestimate the trade amount. So I'm waiting, choosing a currency pair, switching to the broker, and selecting a currency pair. When choosing a currency pair, it's best to avoid pairs with strong movements, like these kinds of movements. It's better to avoid them, or if the chart is suddenly jerking sharply in one direction or the other. Be careful with this too. Now we choose a currency pair and get started with you. Here too, look, there is strong movement. Top, can you hear me? Please write. How can I be seen? Okay, it's visible well. Okay. Come on, let's go. I follow the link. Okay, I'm with you. Nikolai, hello. Orlan, hello. Lyoka, hello. Sergey, hello. Alexandra, good afternoon. Guys, I'm glad to welcome you all. Let's get to work. Looking for a currency pair. The transaction amount is $100. The transaction time is 3 minutes. I will have it. Let's go. In principle, every currency pair experiences such strong movements. Now up, now down, and so on. Euro, Japanese yen, currency pair. Clicking on start. Currency pair Euro Japanese yen, time frame 1 minute. I'm waiting for a response from the bot to see which direction the bot will give me a signal, either up or down. And we just copy this signal. To all the new guys, urgently, good news medium. Yes, thank you very much for writing. Euro Japanese yen currency pair, let's open it. Here, look, first of all, there is news. The bot highlights it, so be careful. One signal is down. The future movement of the chart shows down, but the second indicator shows that by the majority and overall percentage, it's up. I don't consider such currency pairs, meaning that if I have a signal, the main thing is that this signal should be in one direction. But here it's both up and down, so we skip this trade and move on. The goal is to earn $300, but without risk, carefully. I think with my head, and you need to avoid such complicated currency pairs or impulsive currency pairs, the currency pair euro dollar, euro USD. Please open the 1 minute time frame for the euro USD currency pair euro dollar. Please open it on your end. Dream Auto, hello 100, hello, glad to welcome you. Thank you for joining the stream. Euro dollar 1 minute time frame, euro dollar 1 minute time frame, guys, the signal is down. I'm opening a 3 minute trade downwards. Currency pair euro USD, euro dollar, I opened a 3 minute trade down for a decrease. Euro USD, I opened a 3 minute trade down. Now I'll show and explain why we entered a down trade here. I opened a 3 minute trade $100 down. If everything goes well, we'll earn $78. That would be good. Look, I hope you managed to get in. So right now, as you can see, I have 38 seconds left, but the movement started when I had 42 seconds. So in theory, you had 18 seconds to enter. Well, let me know if you were late. Or you can also just write a comment. If you entered together with me at the same time, let me explain what we did here together. We chose a currency pair on the broker. There will be impulses now because USD absorbs news very clearly and reacts to it very precisely. We chose a currency pair, and in order to understand whether the chart will go down or up so we can profit from it, we switched to our bot and checked the readings of two indicators on the bot. The first indicator, which predicts the future movement of the chart downward, shows that it will go down. The second indicator, at 58%, it also indicates a downward movement. Also, there's this icon here which takes news into account. Here it is. It factors in the news and shows a downward movement, 58%. So both indicators suggest that the price will go down. Let's keep monitoring it. Guys, hello to everyone who's new here. Greetings to all. I'm AB and I make money by predicting chart movements. Which direction the chart will go, we'll find out together using the bot. That's how we make money, trading live and showing you how I do it. I record training videos for our Telegram channel. Join, add yourself, watch. I'm happy to share my experience. Now I'll record a short video for our team so they can also join the live stream. And so, the live stream is in full swing, dear team. The stream has started. We'll keep trading. This is the first trade and we're monitoring it. Please join the live stream. I'll answer your questions about trading and earning, and then we'll continue with the trading session. With the team, according to the forecasts, okay, let's wait and see how our trade closes. There are 44 seconds left. I'm monitoring it. Turn it off. Just a minute. Colmast, hello. What should I turn off? Please advise. Please, if you are the one crashing our bot, then please don't turn it off. Let us work. Someone is crashing the bot. Well, knock on wood, of course, but our bot is working very well, and some people don't like that. Yesterday, for example, it was just taken down. Of course, I immediately wrote to the developers and they urgently did some maintenance, but anything can happen, like DDoS attacks. That's really bad. 4 seconds left, guys. I've got a profit. I've got a plus. I'm taking it. I didn't have time to monitor the profit. The first trade made a profit of $78, so I earned $78 on this trade. Write your results. Turn off the stream. Why should I turn it off? Please tell me. What's wrong? What don't you like, Orlan? Plus excellent Valery. Plus super Sergey. Plus super Nikolai. Plus for the guys. I'm so glad you all have such nice pluses. The first trade and then the movement continued downward. Everything was correct. The bot predicted it. We copied its signal, entered, and made a profit. On this superb occasion, absolutely hardly anyone else at all probably wanted to do that. Talent. Hello, Max. Plus, excellent pluses, and let's move on, guys. If it's not too hard for you, give a like for this plus. If it's hard for you, do it twice. Well, not really, but tapping the screen would be nice. Well, in any case, I already see 7 likes. Thank you so much to everyone who joined with a like, who gave a like. Miller, hello, I see new people joining. Stanislav, nice pluses, hello. Guys, yesterday I wanted to trade in the evening, but forgive me. I lay down for a minute to rest my eyes and only woke up in the morning, so please forgive me for that. Today we'll trade. This doesn't happen often, but it does happen. We took the profit we earned. Everything's great here for everyone who just joined the stream. Igor, hello. I see new people here. Hello to all of you. Welcome. So what are we doing? We're analyzing where the chart will go, either up or down. A bot helps us with this, a bot that gives signals based on top indicators. That's how we make our money. I do live streams, and during these streams I try to end up in profit and show you how I do it, sharing tips and tricks. And there are also videos available in our Telegram channel, so feel free to check them out. British pound, Canadian dollar. So right now I've spotted this currency pair and that currency pair. I type it in and select it in the bot, so the bot can give me a chart with a complete analysis. In this chart, we'll see the direction the chart is likely to move in the near future. So, hello Andre, Yulia, good afternoon. Andre, good afternoon. What did you think about Capitroinic? For me, it's a big responsibility. I guess for now, I'm worried about letting someone down. So, that's how it is. Take a look. Signal is up. In this case, the signal is for an increase. The currency pair is British pound, Canadian dollar. The signal is up, but I'm not confident about the upward movement. I'll skip this one for now. It's going up just a little bit. For now, I'm thinking about Capitroinic. It's going up just a little here, but then it goes down. But here we have a signal for an increase, so in fact it's going down a little. There will be a correction, just a bit, and then down. I won't risk it. We don't need such raw trades, we need a more confident forecast, so let's skip this currency pair and buy on the rating. I think, as you can see, of course, let this bot keep working. The bot really helps the guys out. There is quite a lot to consider. So for now, we'll keep trading like this. Next, guys, the currency pair is dollar Canadian dollar. It's calm. And why, you might ask, am I showing my trading? My goal isn't to show off, but to demonstrate a trading session, how I trade, how we manage to earn, and so on. But I don't want to be a media personality. Everyone else, all those people, all those stars, well, that's not for me, guys. Signal up for 3 minutes, I'm entering up from the DC for 3 minutes up. All those guys who are in the public eye dream of everyone forgetting about them so they can go to the store, walk around, fly, go to the movies, and so on in peace. That's a great pleasure in our times. Who are you listening to? What's with the radio? The radio, I'm listening to communications. Yeah, it's so people can contact me so I can stay connected. All right, let's go USDK. I opened a 3 minute upward trade, guys. I hope you managed to get in right here. The first trade is a win. We made $78. We're waiting on the second trade. To everyone who just joined the live stream, hello everyone. Hi to all of you. I'm happy to share my experience and my bot during live streams to show how it works. Even if we encounter some difficult or unexpected situations, I try to show how I get out of them using my trading system so that we stay profitable over the long run. What did we do here? We switched over, opened an upward trade for $100 for 3 minutes. We switched to the broker. We've been trading there for quite a while now and chose a currency pair. After choosing the currency pair, I need to look and understand where the price will go, where the chart is headed. That's how we make our profit. According to our bot on Telegram, which is free, add it for yourself, we saw together what the future holds. The chart movement for this currency pair is going upward. And here there's a 27% chance it will go down. And accordingly, if we subtract, a 73% chance it will go up. Green means up, so here we have two signals. The most important are the first and second signals, with the second signal indicating an upward movement. That's why we entered for an upward movement here, but let's keep monitoring. There's still a minute and 20 seconds left. You know, sometimes I've noticed with the bot that even when there's no news, the bot says up, 4 indicators up. I open a trade, but in the end, the chart goes down. Ivan, does the first indicator also look at the second one? You see, according to my trading strategy, I look at two indicators. For example, when there's one indicator and then the second one, the main thing is that both indicators give us a signal to go up. There are 52 seconds left. Let's keep monitoring these trades. Sometimes when there's no news, look, I check the news right here. This is also very important. So here's a piece of advice from me to you. There are 5 minutes left until the news comes out. The market is about to get volatile. But if you click on this slider, you'll see the news that has already been released. Here, the news just came out. For example, at 8 o'clock, but the market will only react at 10 because at 8, say, a meeting just started. And in 2 hours, we'll find out the results of that meeting, guys. 17 seconds left on the second trade. I'm monitoring it. If everything goes well and we take it, that's pure profit. We made $78 on the first trade, and on this one, we'll make $74. So join the live stream again. I'm still hosting it. There we go. I'm making money here, guys. How about you? Share your results. I'll show you now as well. First of all, the guy's trades are in profit. We're waiting for the results of the second one. Ivan is in profit. Excellent. Waiting for the others. Alexei and Nikolai are in profit. Clean. Yeah, mine's clean too. Excellent. Alright, let's keep going. Ask your questions. Let's take profits. Let's earn. Second clean profit with the bot, $74. Hello everyone. Hi to everyone who just joined and to all the newcomers. Welcome to the live stream. I'm glad to have you here. Here we make money by predicting chart movements, and to avoid mistakes, we use signals from a bot, which we copy. It's free on Telegram. Try it out, test it on demo and so on. News, they'll be out in just about 3 minutes. You really need to be careful. On one hand, the news is, pretty light, low priority, but when you have 3 low priority news events, it's basically the same as having medium volatility. They'll create that effect. So you need to be very careful. Either we open a trade right now, immediately, or we wait until the news comes out and then open it. But you see, I'm trying, and with DSF, the next currency pair. So I saw this currency pair on the broker, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who's liking and giving pluses. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I selected this currency pair and I'm requesting this currency pair from the bot. to see what it will give a signal, either up or down, and I copy its signal. So we're not earning Swiss francs, punska, yen, stars. Let me check this one now, since I already have it open. And the guys saw it, but here the signal is up, so I'm opening an upward trade, guys. AUD CHF 3 minutes up, Australian dollar Swiss franc. I opened a 3-minute upward position. You know, at first I wanted to wait for the news to come out and only then open a trade to see on which currency pair. Well, whether the market will be shaken up or not, whether the currency pair will be affected or not. But then I thought that many people who watch me might not even understand, notice, or do this. So that's why I trade as if I don't know anything about it at all. And my advice and a little lesson for you: if you suddenly see that there is news, it's better to wait for 3 minutes. For example, the news comes out, and after it is released, you watch. If there is a sharp impulse, if the price jumps like this, the chart is jumping, don't open trades on that currency pair. If that's not the case, then go ahead and open a trade. Well, I always try, like a beginner, to look at the market in a way that even a beginner can understand. And even if there is some kind of mistake, you saw how I try to handle that mistake. 2 minutes left, we opened a trade here for an increase. We're monitoring it, and now the news is about to come out. Let's hope the news works in our favor. 1 minute left until the news comes out from France. What did we do here together? We saw a currency pair and noticed an opportunity to make money on this currency pair. And we need to understand which direction the chart will go, which way. Either it will go up or it will go down. And after that, so we selected the currency pair and went to our bot. The bot's name is like this, or you can check the description, it's there. It's free, so add it for yourself. Click on start and open the bot. And what do we see here in the bot? I look at two indicators. That's the safest way. The first indicator is the future upward movement of the chart. That means an upward signal. See, this thin line is going up like this. Up. It's an upward signal. The second indicator is this one. 64%. That's also an upward signal. Two indicators pointing to an upward movement. That the chart will go up, that the chart will rise. Let's keep monitoring. Let's see how my forecast plays out here. Hello, my friend Dobriak. Greetings. Stas, you mentioned the Swiss franc, Japanese yen. What's going on there? Is it an imbalance by any chance? Let's keep monitoring. There are 45 seconds left, but right now, any second, some news will come out. The main thing is that it doesn't close us out at a loss. But even if it does close at a loss, I need to share my experience with you to show how to handle different situations, so that you gain as much experience as possible so you can anticipate such situations, avoid them, or correct them. 25 seconds left, imbalance. Stas, that's what I thought, that's what I figured. So let's keep monitoring. You see 19 seconds left, the news just came out, and now it's pushing the price down. But of course, it would be nice for us if we close the trade in profit. Yours is clear, mine is clear. But even if it's not, you can watch how it goes further, how I try to get out of such situations. So, well, that's a plus here, guys. I end up with a profit, I make $80. Here I remember you were testing the button, artificial ones, how did it go? And somehow I remember you were testing. It went fine, but I noticed, why did I want to test it? I wanted to make my own button so that I would have a button just for the team against the backdrop of all this for regular currency pairs. But you know, it's not that simple. Whether the broker will allow me to do this, they can change the API, change this and that. In short, it's a lot of hassle. So I decided not to depend on them, and now our bot is working. Plus, Stanislav, look, binary, you got closed at a loss because you were above, right? You closed, opened a trade. Damn, that's really bad. Alexandra plus Stanislav plus Valery, binary has a loss. Max plus Nikolai, Kirill minus, very bad. Yulia plus, let me look for another currency pair now. You see, sometimes there's a delay and then the movement goes upward. That's a frustrating loss for you. Let me switch to another currency pair and we'll try to recover it. Alright? I always imagine that in such a case I have a loss there. Look, let me give you an example as well. The Canadian currency pair, Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. The chart there moves almost calmly, right? And there are hardly any wicks. But here, look, see what a wick, tall wicks. This means it was jumping up and down, jumping up and down. It's better to avoid such a currency pair, not to choose it. Here, there are no wicks or almost none. Let's look at the Swiss franc and Japanese yen. Stas, I think you wrote down this currency pair, right? Swiss franc Japanese yen, I'll show you now. You open it, Swiss franc Japanese yen. This currency pair is also being fed due to the delay. Yes, unfortunately, Alexei plus Nikolai, this was written out. Eurocat Sanyaslav, but this currency pair is not an option to work on the downside. If the bot gives a signal, it gives an upward signal. You see, when news comes out, the bot starts giving different indicators. Here, for example, there's an upward signal. Here there's a downward signal. You see, when one indicator shows up that you need to go up and the other shows down. And they work out such currency pairs. Usually this happens when news is coming out. News stirs everything up like this. Let's take a look at your CAD, Euro to Canadian dollar. Let's consider your currency pair, your CAD. 1 minute, your CAD. Here it is, opening the currency pair. But here you see, I was just talking about it. I mentioned that there are big wicks, big shadows on the candles here. Let's skip this one because right now it's going to be very volatile. And I don't really want to request the bot either. Here's EUR JPY. We can take a look at it. Let's look at UR JPY, or as it's called in Russian, Euro Yen. And thank you very much to those who liked the video. Time frame M1. Let's monitor it. Could you please bring the microphone a bit closer? Yes, of course. It's heading down. Just the second touch so far. I thought it would break the level with strong movement. Can you tell me, is it easier to hear me like this? I've brought the microphone closer. Thank you for letting me know. Always let me know if there's anything like that here as well. The future movement of the chart is showing down, but here 58% is showing up. It's not an option for us to enter here, not an option. I'm looking for a new currency pair. So far I managed to get 3 wins right at the start of the live stream, but here they are now. But sometimes this happens to me, and it can happen to you too. You get 3 wins, 5 wins, and then suddenly trading becomes really tough. Well, it happens, it's normal. I'm telling you this because you need to know it too. Sometimes it happens right away. You get your hands on some currency pairs, go through them, analyze them, make some money, make some more. British pound, Japanese yen, please open it on your end. British pound, Japanese yen, waiting for a response from the bot. Let's open it. Here we also have a signal. The future movement of the chart is down, but here it's up. This is already the third currency pair that we can't work with because the indicators are different. Here too, there's a strong downward movement. The news has just started to have an effect. There's strong movement on the Euro, Canadian, Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Should we request another one? Let's request it. Start Swiss franc, Japanese yen, time frame M1. Hello everyone guys, hi to all of you. Only newcomers are joining the live stream right now. Glad to welcome you. We're doing something here, making money by predicting where the chart will go. Simply put, we're forecasting the direction of the chart. I test every stream, every live broadcast, each one. Look, here's a signal down, guys. I'm entering a down trade on Swiss franc, Japanese yen for 3 minutes, guys. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, 3 minutes down. I'm testing my bot, which tells us whether the chart will go up or down. We copy its signals, and that's how we make money. Swiss franc, Japanese yen can be good currency pairs for me, but sometimes there are tough trading sessions. I try to stream any of them. For you to get it, I recommend practicing and learning on a demo account so that everything goes great for you. Maybe it's even better to stop for now. I don't agree with the Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Let's see, maybe Stars wants to stop. Do you want to? Let's stop if you like. Stanislav, let's stop. It was just, I've got 3 wins. Yes, the market is all over the place, but basically, you can more or less go down, down, correction. I'm expecting a downward move. That's how it is. Even if we analyze the chart, there's the first high, the second high, and the third high is lower. Even if the chart reaches the horizontal level, it will still go down. According to the bot, we got a signal to go down here. The currency pair is Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Let me show you. This is what it looks like for those who just joined. The currency pair is Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Let's open it up and take a look at the future movement of the chart. Of course, it shows a slight upward movement. So it went up and then further down, a signal for a decline. And the second indicator, 56%, is also pointing down. So we have 2 indicators for a decline here. We have a lower level. Here it is, it's being highlighted. There's a lower level and we also have an upper level here. It's highlighting it, so the chart will either go to the upper level or to the lower level. I expect the movement to go down toward the lower level because all our indicators and levels are pointing that way. Let's keep monitoring it. In theory, you can open any currency pair and ask the bot. If both top indicators point in the same direction, you can open a position. Ivan, that's not quite right. You see, I try to look at the candlesticks. If there are risks, if there's no impulse, if there are shadows or no shadows, I check how much time is left until the news. Whether the news has already come out, I try to see if the currency pair is affected or not. So, in theory, yes, it's like you said, but in reality, not quite. Alright, guys, let's follow along. We predicted a downward movement together, so let's follow this move down. I would be very grateful. And I'll be really happy if you joined in here, because we're looking at a nice profit. 29 seconds left. Everyone who messages me privately on Telegram, I see your messages. I'll add the bot for you now, guys. This is the fourth one, and it's going to be a win, the fourth win. Answering your questions. Thank you for joining the bot live stream. You got the signal and just copied it. 9 seconds left, and that's a clean fourth win. We've got another win, guys. I'm waiting for your feedback. Please write in your profits. I earned $80 here, and I'll show you how much we made. That's the fourth win. So for the first trade, let me show it like this. I'll show it this way. On the first trade, I earned $78. On the second, $74. On the third, $80. And on the fourth, $80. 4 forecasts, 4 clean wins, despite the news. And let me show you something like this. Here is a little plus for you. I really need a response from you on this. So here Alexandra has a plus, RLN has a plus, and by the way, this is specifically for those of you who had a bit of a loss last time. It's good that you made it back to profit. If only there were such a bot, if you could find such a bot, the broker wouldn't like it. It's not profitable for them. So now this broker is already hunting for our bot, the one that shows such strong results and gives out signals. Just yesterday it was attacked. Damn. We've taken some steps to make it harder to attack, but they'll still keep trying to take it down. And as for UTS, I think it has completely crushed the broker. Alright, have a great day, everyone. Stas, you didn't take the opposite position with me, did you? Or did you? You wrote that you disagree. Vinar, Konyu, plus Alexei, plus Valery, plus Nikolaevich, plus an excellent good trade, a really nice one. Plus we always took a neat little profit with you. So guys, everyone who joined, hello to everyone. Hi, what did we do here with you? Here, we saw this currency pair and switched to our bot, and according to the bot, I followed your strategy, switched to the bot perfectly, and the bot gave us a signal on this and we made money during the trading session. How much did I make? About $300, just as I planned. 4 clear wins and $300. The future movement of the chart is downward. Sometimes, it really predicts things quite accurately. It showed an upward movement, the upward movement happened, then a sharp drop, and here there was a 56% chance of a decline. There were also 2 signals for a downward move, and we entered, we copied those 2 signals, got a very good profit, and made money on that. Ahead of us are trades with the team, according to the forecasts. Thank you very much for your feedback on the trading. As you write, the bot's name will be either in the description or in the profile header on YouTube. Add it, join our Telegram channel. There I share both my experience and useful tips. I also post about live streams, make videos, tutorials, live trading sessions, trading reports, advice, and important tests for you. So guys, I'll be glad to see everyone there. Thank you for the stream. We earned well. Super. Informative and useful. There were no errors. The bot worked fine. Yes, yes, Ivan, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Will they attack it? They will, unfortunately, but we still have to work. Or I'm already thinking that maybe I should just close the team recruitment altogether and stick with the guys we already have. Well, I distributed the bot. How many are there? 200 people or more? 300. I need to check. Maybe it's time to stop at that. The server is very good. There's a big reserve, actually enough for 500 people. But you see, there are always such people, handy ones. Give me the bot too. Yulia, thank you very much. We traded well, earned well. If you want the bot, go to our Telegram channel, either in the pinned message or go straight to the bot. Here is the name of the bot, or you can find the bot's name in the description of the stream or in the description on my YouTube channel. So thank you to everyone who supported with a like. Thank you all for the stream. We earned well. How long did it last? You don't know, right? How long it lasted? About half an hour, but that's fine. In half an hour, we made $300, 4 clear wins. So thank you again. I'll record a video a bit later.